everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk About That. Today, we're talking about WWE Payback 2016, and I'm really excited about this pay-per-view, and the reason why is because when WWE is not pressured to come up with something amazing, like, WrestleMania and everything leading up to WrestleMania, it all just kind of seems like it falls apart a little bit because they're so stressed out, and they want to make a good impression and to build something great. So when that pressure's off, WWE Creative can get creative and make something amazing. And I'm really looking forward to Payback because I think it's going to be a great show. I'm on Bleacher Report right now, looking at the match card. I'm just going to read you the match card, and then I'm going to give you my 2016 Payback predictions. So the match card first, we have on the pre-show Kalisto versus Ryback for the U.S. title. Next up, we got Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. And then we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. KO Mania. The Miz versus Cesaro for the IC belt. Then we have Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. Then we got the Vaudevillains versus Enzo and Cass for the #1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships. And then we have Charlotte versus Natalya for the Women's Championship. Flair in Charlotte's corner, and Bret Hart in Natalya's corner. Then we have our main event of the evening. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm looking on Bleacher Report. They have their quick predictions, and they got a little bit of stuff correct as far as I'm concerned, what I think should be correct, except for one or two things. Let me just read you their predictions really quick. If you have not seen their predictions, they predict that Ryback's going to go over Kalisto, Corbin over Ziggler, Owens over Zayn, Cesaro over Miz. They put versus Miz, typo, I guess. Ambrose over Jericho, Amore and Cass over the Vaudevillains, and then Charlotte over Natalya, and last but not least, Reigns over Styles. Now, I personally, first off, these are my predictions, what I think is going to happen, and I'm also going to tell you where I think the storyline should go. First off, Kalisto versus Ryback. I feel as though Kalisto should win this, because if they want to make the U.S. title look like a covenant thing and make it relevant, then they should have a long reigning champion. And to give it to Ryback, I mean, no offense on Ryback, but he's just so he's not very charismatic. He's Ryback. He's like Goldberg 2.0, 3 triple or whatever the hell. He's not that good. He's not as good as Kalisto. Kalisto has all the charisma in the world. He's a great in-ring performer, and everyone loves Kalisto. And I feel like if they let Kalisto run with the title for at least about 2 more months, and then maybe have Cena come in and challenge Kalisto for the belt, that would actually make that look like a very covenant match and make it look like it's actually worth something. Because, of course, as we all know, John Cena is the top babyface in the company, and so it only seems right to have John Cena going against Kalisto for the title somewhere down the line. And I think that would actually be a pretty good match. Next up, Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's obviously going to win this. Right now, Dolph Ziggler is jobbing to people, and he's bringing people higher up in the card, and also people from NXT. So I don't know. I think that's good. Some people look at it as Dolph Ziggler is jobbing out to people, and that's a bad thing. But I mean, really, Dolph's had plenty of moments, and he's been a world heavyweight champion. And so, it's kind of just paying his dues right now and helping the other guys get up higher in the card. So yeah, Baron Corbin's going over, I believe. Next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, and for this one, Kevin Owens is going to win this, and the reason why is because I don't think this is going to be the blow-off match. I think this is going to be a feud that goes on, and I don't think that's going to get tiring at all because these are both great, amazing in-ring performers and great talkers, especially Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens. He's absolutely phenomenal. So yes, I think Kevin Owens is going to go over this one. They're probably going to have like a 3-match type thing where Kevin Owens wins this one, and then the next one Kevin Owens wins again, and then finally Sami Zayn gets the big win, and possibly that be the blow off, or it could go on and go on. So my prediction: Kevin Owens goes over. Next up, we have The Miz versus Cesaro, IC belt. I personally want Cesaro to win this. If they let Miz win this, it's not going to bring anything Covenant to the IC belt. Right now, I think him having the IC belt brings it down lower because The Miz doesn't really need this belt. He's not a great heel because he's not intimidating. When I look at The Miz, I just want to laugh because he's not intimidating. When he does his talk show, Miz TV, it's great, and I think when he has 2 other people who are feuding and he's instigating both of this, that's when he's the best. Because when he's a great instigator, but he's not a great heel competitor. Because he's just not intimidating. So I think the Swiss Superman, Cesaro, should win this. If Cesaro wins this, I think he should have the belt for at least like 9 months or something, 10 months, something like that. Make the IC belt look great, like make it look like a main event thing, especially with the possibility of this whole brand split. Of course, also on the card, it's not mentioned here, but Mr. McMahon will he will decide who's going to be running Raw. Really quick, it's kind of in between. I personally think it's going to go one of 2 ways. I personally think either he's going to let Shane run Raw. Never mind. I take that back. I just thought about it. 3 ways. He's either going to let Shane run Raw, and then Stephanie runs SmackDown, or he's going to let Stephanie run Raw, and then he's going to be like, you know what, Shane? You've been doing great here in WWE, in the WWE universe. Loves what you do. So I tell you what, I'm going to let you run SmackDown. So that's probably what's going to happen. I think either that or the very last thing, neither one of them runs anything. And there's just going to be something completely different, out of the blue, no one expects it type of ordeal. So that's my prediction on that. How I see 3 ways of that going. Personally, the brand split is going to be probably a good thing, depending on how they do it. It all depends on how they work it in story-wise, and yeah, I mean that's about it. So after the IC match, we have Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. I I think I see this being a 1 month feud type of ordeal. So I personally think they should give this win to Dean Ambrose because he's been on a losing streak for a while when it comes to guys who are on his level of talent and wrestling. So I think Dean Ambrose should win this one because he really needs to win. I mean, Jericho got a win over AJ Styles at WrestleMania. I mean, what gets better than that, personally, in Chris Jericho's portfolio? Next up, we have the Vaudevillains versus Enzo and Cass. Number 1 contenders tag team match. I think the Vaudevillains are going to win this simply because it does not make any sense to have Enzo and Cass, who are a babyface tag team, go against the New Day, who is another babyface tag team. It just doesn't feel right to me to have that happen. I feel like the Dudley Boys are going to come in, make some type of interruption or whatever, and cause Enzo and Cass to match. And then maybe at Extreme Rules, you have like a tag team tables match, Enzo and Cass versus Dudley Boys, which would be awesome. Yeah. Next up, we have Charlotte versus Natalya, women's match. Charlotte goes over. Reason why is because Charlotte is a great champion. She looks great with the belt. She just adds a lot to that belt, And personally, if Natalya wins it, I'd be just as happy because I think Natalya would look great with the belt too, and I think either way it goes, it would be good. And I think it's going to be a great match. And I think somehow Flair is going to end up making sure Charlotte wins the match. So, next up, we have the main event of the evening. Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Roman Reigns wins this. Because personally, I don't think WWE is going to let a TNA guy win the WWE World Heavyweight title. I just don't see that happening. There's like a 2, maybe 1% chance of that happening. Roman Reigns either wins all by his own self, or Bullet Club comes out, Carl Anderson and Gallows comes out, and they either cost AJ the match on accident, or they cost him the match on purpose. And to kind of add to that, of course, as we all know, rumor has it, Finn Balor should be coming to WWE soon. People are saying it might be Payback, but of course Finn Balor has been teasing a WWE debut for a long time now. Of course, we had Kevin Owens saying, see you soon, buddy, on Twitter. Hashtag WWE Balor. And then, of course, we have it was an honor, hashtag NXT. Oh, well. So, and then, of course, it said see you Monday about a week or 2 ago. But he never showed up. So, who knows? If Finn Balor shows up, Payback, then that'd be great. But I don't think it's going to happen because, of course, NXT is having the whole European tour. And, of course, they're going to have Finn Balor there. And I believe I saw that he's already on the cards for that whole tour. So I don't think it's going to have the time to even come to Payback. So that's how I feel about that. And yeah, as far as it goes, that's the whole match. That's the whole card, the match card, I mean. And yeah, let me know your predictions. Who do you want to see go over? Who do you think is going to go over? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Shoot me a message. And also, how do you feel about the return of John Cena? I I don't. John Cena coming back. It should be fun. Am I looking forward to it? No, not really. Um, there's other superstars that are being pushed and things like that. So, and I also think that John should be a heel by now. Maybe that's a video for another day. John Cena heel turn? How would WWE do that? Find out next time on Let's Talk About That. I'm sorry, that was a cheesy outro. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Like I said, let me know your thoughts and feelings about Payback. Are you looking forward to it? Who do you see going over? What do you see planned out for the next year? Let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Take it easy, you guys.
Bound only by frozen memories.